November 24th, 2014, a date that sent shockwaves through Hollywood, gaming, and technology worldwide. A cyber attack unlike any other carried out by a mysterious group known as the Guardians of Peace left Sony Pictures and its millions of PlayStation users vulnerable. Emails, unreleased films, and customer data all stolen and unleashed for the world to see for the first time. Sony's ironclad reputation was shattered. This is the story of a digital crisis that shook an empire and left millions asking, is anyone safe online? Before this tragedy, Sony was at its peak of its power, known worldwide for its blockbuster films, cutting-edge electronics, and massively successful PlayStation brand. Sony had built an empire. Sony Pictures was riding high with major box office hits like Spider-Man, Men in Black, and The Amazing Spider-Man 2 filling theaters around the globe. On the gaming front, Sony's PlayStation network had grown to serve millions of players worldwide. The PlayStation 4, launched in 2013, became one of the best-selling consoles of all time, with games like The Last of Us and Uncharted helping to redefine the gaming experience. Sony was setting the standard for the entertainment industry, combining state-of-the-art technology with unforgettable stories. The PlayStation Network was a lifeline for millions of gamers, connecting friends and players across the continent. With billions in revenue, a global fan base, and a reputation as an entertainment powerhouse, Sony appeared untouchable. But in late 2014, this seemingly invincible empire was to face its greatest test yet. In 2014, Sony Pictures Entertainment was hit by a cyber attack of vast scale. A brand renowned for its technological prowess and cutting-edge entertainment found itself defenseless against a mysterious group of hackers. This event didn't just expose a corporation's secrets, it sent shockwaves through Hollywood, compromised the personal information of Sony's employees and customers, and altered the digital landscape for millions of PlayStation Network users worldwide. The cyber attack was orchestrated by a group calling themselves the Guardians of Peace. The message: Sony must halt the release of The Interview, a satirical film involving the fictional assassination of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. And Sony refused to comply. GOP escalated the attack, releasing an excessive amount of sensitive data. For Sony, the hack wasn't just a digital breach, it was a full-blown PR crisis. Over 100 terabytes of data were leaked. This included unreleased films, private emails between executives, financial records, and the most disturbingly personal information of Sony's 47,000 employees. One employee stated, "We were in shock. Our names, salaries, addresses, even medical records, all of it just out there for the world to see." But Sony's trouble didn't end there with its film division. Sony's popular PlayStation Network, or PSN, became another focal point of concern. Millions of players worldwide relied on the network daily, storing their data, payment details, and even purchasing history. PlayStation Network users became worried. They feared their credit card information and other personal data might be at risk due to this breach, and many questioned the security of Sony's online infrastructure. What made the Sony attack unique was its scale and impact. It wasn't just a breach, it was a calculated attack that exposed Sony's weaknesses, particularly around user data security for a company like Sony. This kind of breach was catastrophic, both in terms of brand trust and financial stability. Across social media, PlayStation Network users voiced their frustrations and fears. Many felt Sony had the responsibility to protect their data, and some even chose to stop using the network altogether. The demand for Sony products, especially PSM subscriptions, took a hit as customers hesitated to re-enter a network that had been compromised. One customer states, "I cancelled my PSN subscription after the hack. I couldn't risk my financial detail being out there. It felt like Sony didn't take security seriously enough." Another customer stated, "After all the things I heard, I wasn't sure if my data was safe anymore. I switched to another platform for a while." Sony took significant steps to regain trust in the following months. They rolled out security updates, invested in stronger cybersecurity measures, and offered assurances to both employees and customers. But the damage was already done, and trust was hard to rebuild. The Sony hack was more than just a corporate scandal. It became a wake-up call for the entire entertainment and tech industries, highlighting vulnerabilities in online systems and the ever-present risk of cyber warfare. Sony's hack showed the industry just how far-reaching a single breach can be. It forced companies worldwide to rethink their security protocols and customer data protections. Cybersecurity became a front and center priority overnight. This will forever remain a lesson. The Sony hack of 2014 was a digital crisis that forever changed cybersecurity. As we log into our favorite services and games, the memory of Sony's breach lingers as a reminder of the invincible battle of our personal data.